like it means so much to me. And so being away, I don't want to cry. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl Imani here, and we're back for a new freaking video. I don't know the last time I even said that intro, so I'm really excited to be back and talk to y'all, catch up with y'all. I feel like it's been a time. I know I haven't shown up on YouTube as much as, hold on, my knees are ashy. If you never did that before, please, I know you did that before. But by the way, I have my green juice. This is from Bloom. It is not sponsored. I've heard great things about them, so we're trying it because I've been bloated lately and we're seeing if it works. You know, the influencers, they be promoting anything, but yeah, I'm like, why not? Let me just see if it works. But I wanted to make this video because I feel like I've steered away from like my true passion, my true love for content. And I feel like, y'all, it's really weird for me to even sit here and talk to the camera. Like, I don't know the last time I've sat down and had a sit down conversation with y'all, with the camera, in so long. So excuse me if I'm being like weird or like not knowing what to say, because I feel like once you get to a certain point where you're not consistently doing what you've always been in love with, you kind of forget how to. And I'm not saying like I forgot how to create content. I still create content, but having intimate moments like this where I'm really just showing my true self, how I feel, what I'm thinking, I feel like I haven't had one of these moments with y'all. So I'm a little weird, I'm a little shy. It's almost like starting all over. It's almost like crawling and then learning how to walk, but you know how to walk and you don't you know, what is it called when you do it every single day? You're not consistent with it. You're more comfortable with crawling, so you crawl instead of walk, even though you know how to walk. And then you've been crawling all this time even though you learn how to walk, and then when it's time to actually start walking again, which is something you already learned how to do, is like you're a little wobbly. So I'm a little wobbly today, so please forgive me, but I really felt like, you know, this is something that I needed to do. This is something that my spirit needed, my heart needed. I just needed to sit down in front of the camera and just catch up with you guys. What is my life like now, Imani? What is your life like now? I'm speaking in third person. So from the last time I've been here, or been consistent on YouTube, you guys know that I was in a group called Close Friends. And you know, when I first moved to Texas, y'all, I had no friends. Let's start there. I had no friends in Texas. It's not bad, but it's not good. I had no friends out here, and I was lonely. I was lonely. Like, I moved out here with my sister, she moved back home, and so it was just me, and I had no friends. I had one-off friends. Like, I had, you know, girls that I connected with, but I didn't have like my solid core friends. And so coming back here and making these new connections and getting close with these girls and building this business, it was a dream come true, because who wouldn't want to have a whole bunch of close friends to you? You guys can go out, you guys can have fun, you guys can do whatever, and not only that, you're making money from it, or at least you're working to make money from it. So being as though I went from not having friends out here to having a lot of friends out here, not only a group of friends, but business partners. These girls weren't just my friends, they were business partners. It was amazing, and it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me, you know, what I want. It showed me what I wanted in friendships and my close friendships, and, you know, business part. Like, it showed me a lot. It showed me what I wanted, and it also showed me what I didn't want. And one of the things that I learned about myself in that process is I love you know, friendships. I'm a girl's girl. I love being around beautiful women inside and out that have things going for themselves. I love making money with my girls. I love being able to walk into a business or walk into a club or a lounge or anywhere and people know who we are, or we're getting whatever we want because of our group or our name or our business. Or I love being able to walk into a restaurant and promote my services and, you know, be able to like really step into like that boss babe mentality. We're not gonna say boss bitch, but you know what I mean. So I feel like I learned a lot from that process. I learned what I wanted, and like I said, most importantly, what I didn't want. And I realized that I am not the type of person that A, needs, or B, wants to be around so many people or have to entertain so many people. I've learned that I'm okay with my solid core group. I'm okay with living my life being around my solid core people, even if that's very few people. I feel like I used to live my life where I'm like, I want a whole bunch of people around me. I want to have so many friends. I want to have so many, you know, close people. And it's like, that stuff is cool. That stuff is cool, but I feel like when it's surface level relationships, or if people are just around you to get something, it's like I just can't do the surface level stuff anymore. And this is really not shade to anyone. I'm just like kind of just talking and rambling, but I feel like I'm in a season in my life where I need the people that's for me to be around me, and the people that are not to be away from me. And I feel as though I am stepping into just being a powerful being of discernment. My grandma used to always talk about this, just the power of discernment and knowing who your people and who are not your people. Being able to walk into a room and know exactly who people are without them opening their mouths. And so I think that I'm just in this place of my adulthood where I really need the ones for me around me, and anybody else can go. And that doesn't mean that we have to be enemies. That doesn't mean that we have to have beef. We just don't need to be that close. And right now I will say this, y'all, I really think I've gotten to a place in my life where I love Texas and I love being here. I love my journey. I'm so grateful for my journey, but I miss my core people. Growing up, I was so close with my family, so close with my family. Like, my family used to do everything together. My cousins, I have so many cousins that are around my age, and we used to do everything together. I mean, a bed size like this is a queen size bed. It looks bigger than a queen size bed, but we would all sleep. It would be like 10 of us sleeping in one bed. We would just do everything together. Our family reunions, our sleepovers, us being at my grandma's house, her cookouts, just everything. And so growing up, I had my family, and I knew my family as if they were my friends too. Like, I didn't need a whole bunch of groups of friends because I had my family, and my family felt like family and friendships. And so I feel like being away in Texas for so long, I just naturally became distant from my family. And it's so hard because I don't feel like in life you can get too far without your core people. You can't get too far without that genuine love. And I just feel so disconnected, y'all. I feel so disconnected, and it really hurts my soul because it was never like this when my grandma was living. It was never like this. And so being where I'm at now, like, yes, I know what I want to do in business. Yes, I've been doing business. I've been, you know, on my Zoom. I've been on my grind. I've been doing, you know, I've been doing my shit. I've been popping my shit. But it's like, does that really matter in the end, where you're not with your core people? You're not solid with your loved ones, and it hurts. It really does hurt, because I personally feel like if I don't do anything in life, if I didn't do anything in life, I would want to like spend my time with my family. Like, that's like, it means so much to me. And so being away, I don't want to cry, but being away, I feel like it's been amazing. But I think now I've gotten to the point where I just want to be with them. I just want to connect with my family and make money. And one thing about me, one thing that my therapist has told me is that you have to not think in black and white. I don't have to be the successful person, make all this money, make my content, do this, do that, explore the world, whatever, or spend time with my loved ones, connect with my loved ones, build with my loved ones, be around my loved ones. I don't feel like I have to choose one or the other. I feel like I can have both. And I feel like for a long time I had told myself, okay, if you're in Texas, if you're in Dallas, you'll become successful this way, versus if you're back home and you're comfortable and you're this and you're that. I think everything in moderation. You have black, white, and you have the in between, which is gray. And so when you figure out, okay, how can I do both of these things? I want this and I want this. How can I meet in the middle? And that's where I'm at. I've been having such a hard time figuring out what is wrong with me. Why am I so sad? I feel like I go through this every time around this part of the year. And I feel like when I go through it, that's the time that I really need to be around my people. And it'd be hard because I'm like, let me drink this, because I'm not drinking this. I feel like it'd be hard because when I go in town, naturally, I'm like, all right, I'm with my family. Like, I can chill, I can do this. And it's like, no, find a balance. Find a balance so that when you are back home and you spend time with your people, connect with your people, but also know, like, you got work to get done. You got to do your work, and that's the balance. That's the in-between. That's the gray area. And now with me being in a relationship, and my boyfriend, he's from back home as well. Oh, I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. And it's been a little hard. It's been really tough, y'all. Like, being in a long distance relationship with someone that you consider your lover and your best freaking friend, it's so hard, because on those sad down days, all I want to do is go cuddle with my boo. Like, all I want to do is go and lay with him and cuddle with him. So it's been hard. It's been a little difficult. I feel like I am stepping into a new season. I feel like I am not who I was. I have grown so beautifully, so gracefully into this woman, and just my needs, my wants, my desires are different. And I'm excited, but I'm also scared, because y'all know for a fact, like, new levels means uncomfortability. Right now, I am the most uncomfortable I've been since moving out here, since moving to Miami and moving back. It's a good uncomfortable, but it's uncomfortable. And every single time I feel this feeling, I know something new needs to happen. There's some type of change. There's something that needs to be done that this feeling is calling for. Because whenever you feel something, especially if you're anything like me, when I feel something, I'm like, what is it? What's going on? Where did it come from? What can I do to fix it? So I'm always trying to fix it, what is wrong with me? And when I feel that feeling, I'm working, I'm doing things, trying to heal myself, fix myself, and nothing's working. Oh, that's when it's time. It's time to do something different. It's time to make a change. And we all know those changes are not easy. They're not. Anything new anything fresh, anything different is gonna be uncomfortable. And so that's where I'm at. I'm like in the in-between of like, I know who I was, I know what I've been doing, but I know what I want to be, and I see that future me, and it's time to step into it. It's time for me to step into my higher self. And I feel as though I'm waiting for God to show me a sign. I'm waiting for God to show me something. Like, God, like, show me what I need to do, because right now I don't know, and I'm leaning on my own understanding. I'm leaning on my own understanding and not his. And y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I've been getting closer to God, and I think I've been on this journey for like almost a year of getting closer to God. I've always had a relationship with God, but getting closer to God and understanding, I've been doing a great job with it. And just even talking right now, I'm realizing that I'm leaning on my own understanding, and I'm leaning on my own authority and not placing it in God's hand. And that's why I feel so frustrated. That's why I feel so down and out, because I'm trying to figure out something that was really it was really never my battle to fight. Like, God brought me here for a reason, and God knows what my next step is. And so, not to get all preachy, but I've been really uncomfortable. And I feel like when I get uncomfortable, my first thought is, oh, let me make some content, it'll make me feel better. But not even creating content has made me feel better, because I feel like I got to a point where creating content was just a business for me. I started creating content as a way to express myself, as a way to love on myself and heal myself, but to also possibly help someone else. And once I got to the point where, oh, I can make money from content, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can create this into a business. Content creation just became another one of my stress factors, and I don't want it to be like that. I don't. And so I really hope that you guys, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, I don't know if you guys are gonna take away anything from this, but if you stuck to the end to hear my story, to catch up with me, to let me vent my heart out, I appreciate you. And I want anyone to know that are watching this, that if you are down, if you are feeling low, feeling depressed, you're not alone. There are so many people that don't speak on how they feel, that don't talk about it, that don't even tell anyone, that just suffer silently. And then one day they're no longer here, or they're strung out on drugs, or whatever the case may be. So I applaud you for being here, listening to me. If you're going through anything, I want you to know that it's gonna be okay. Like I said, you're not alone. Talk to someone about it. Vent, okay? If you have to go make a secret video, if you don't even gotta be like me, you don't gotta blast yourself, because I'm blasting myself right now, and I always blast myself. I don't care anymore. I blast my business, my emotions, because I know that I'm not alone. I know there's other people that are feeling this way. You may not have the same situation as me, but you may have felt how I felt before. And so hopefully my journey or my words can help you on your journey. But like I said, even if you're not like me, I used to make voice memos on my phone talking about how I feel, what I'm going through at the time. So you do the same. Find a way to vent, or find something where you feel like can be your way to speak your mind, or something that you can do to express yourself. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Follow my Instagram at the Imani Collins. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for being here on my journey, even if you haven't seen me in a while. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.